Hello, and today is a very special day. It's International Women's Day. So let's see why we should celebrate this day. So the aim is to learn about why we celebrate International Women's Day and to understand why it is important to treat everyone as equal. So, achievements. What are you good at? Have a think about it. Do you have to be a boy to be good at some things and a girl to be good at others? Let's think about something that you're good at and if you know any boy that is good at that too. So, do you have to be a boy or a girl to be good at certain things? Achievement. What do you know about these famous women? So, did you know all these women had to fight against injustice and work hard because they had ambitions to take up roles that were uncommon for women in the societies in which they lived? We remember such women and their achievements on International Women's Day. So, by looking at these three women, it's very obvious that they are from the past, that they were many, many years ago, they were around and they had to fight for injustices in their society. So you've Queen Elizabeth I, Florence Nightingale, and Amelia Earhart. International Women's Day. So when is it? It is today, which is the 8th of March. So what is International Women's Day? International Women's Day is an event that celebrates amazing things done by women. It is a way to show how women have and continue to influence the world because they are outstanding at what they do. So, this lady wrote books at a time when people thought it wasn't right for women to work. Imagine a society where women weren't allowed to work. This lady did groundbreaking research on radioactivity that led to the treatment of many illnesses. So remember, women weren't allowed to work in specific times like this. And this lady was a suffragette and campaigned for the right of women to vote. So there was a time many, many years ago that women were not allowed to vote. So nowadays, thankfully, we are allowed to vote, we are allowed to work, and we have made huge progress. But just think for a moment what it would be like to live in a society where women couldn't work. Many women didn't go to school either because they were just left at home and they were to learn all the household jobs and chores. But now we've come along a long, long way, which is great. If Jane Austen, Marie Curie, and Emmeline Pankhurst. So roles. The aim of International Women's Day is for everyone, especially girls, to be encouraged to pursue their dreams and ambitions. What do you want to be when you're older? So have a think about that. Pause the video and what would you like to be when you are older? Remember, it's just as important for boys to be the best they can be too. That is very important. So remember, we all want to be equal. So ladies who lead. Oh, so we have Arlene Foster, and she's the leader of the Democratic Unionist Party in Northern Ireland. And then in Scotland, we have Nicola Sturgeon. She's the leader of the Scottish National Party in Scotland. So they have very important roles. Think about it. What makes a good leader? And does it matter if they are a man or a woman? Okay, so famous sports stars. What do you know about these famous women? We have Nicola Adams. She is a boxer. Jessica Ennis Hill is a heptathlete, so she's there. Serena Williams is a very famous tennis player. Hannah Crockford is a wheelchair racer. Amazing. And Sarah Story is a Paralympic cyclist. We also have Katie Taylor here in Ireland, who has been amazing at what she has done as well. She has made groundbreaking records by all that she does as well. Why celebrate International Women's Day? Well, International Women's Day was first celebrated over 100 years ago in 1910. The aim was to have equality for men and women across the world. However, important rights such as health and education are still not recognized for some women. Meet Malala. Malala was only a little girl when she was hurt very badly because some people thought that girls should not go to school. Malala disagreed and spoke out for the right of girls to be educated. Now she helps girls all over the world to go to school. She is extremely brave for what she done, and she is right because everyone deserves an education, especially those girls across the world who don't have who don't get an education. So, what would you speak out for? Would you speak out for helping your friends, protecting wildlife, recycling, being kind? I know a lot of children that would definitely speak out if they seen someone was being unkind to someone else. And it's very important as well. So, what can you do to support International Women's Day? Challenge yourself to try something new. Whether you're a boy or a girl, have a go at something you've never done before. Think about a job you would like when you're older. Prepare an imaginary CV showing the skills you need to achieve your dreams. And research some more famous figures who have done extraordinary or pioneering things. I'd also love if you were to complete the activity about who is your role model and why they are your role model.